agent and registered paralegal with the closing company, title and escrow located in Miami, Florida. Does FIRPTA apply to my foreign national seller? This is a question often asked by both realtors and clients alike. What is FIRPTA? FIRPTA stands for the Foreign Investment in Real Property Tax Act. What is a foreign national seller? A foreign national seller is anyone who is not a U.S. citizen or a U.S. resident. The amount withheld ranges from 10 to 15%. Historically, it has been at 10%, but the rules have recently changed. I will give you a brief summary of those changes. Please note the duty to withhold is done by the buyer's attorney or title company. If a property is sold for $300,000 or less, and the buyer intends to reside at the property 50% or more of the time within the first 2 years of ownership, the property is exempt from withholding, but the buyer must sign an intent to reside affidavit at the closing. If the property is between $300,000 to $1 million, and the buyer intends to reside, again, 50% or more of the time within the first 2 years, the withholding amount is 10%. Under any other scenario, the withholding amount is 15%. Please note the seller has an absolute right to file a tax return and reconcile their tax matters with the IRS the following year. The seller also has a right to apply for what is called a withholding certificate to the Internal Revenue Service. This is a certificate that allows a title company or buyer's attorney to reduce the withholding amount remitted to the Internal Revenue Service. The seller should only work with a CPA experienced in FIRPTA matters and should always consult with a CPA or tax attorney on all their tax-related matters. If you have any other FIRPTA title or closing questions, please contact the closing company at 305-271-0100 or info@theclosingcompany.net.